Hey, I am going to share with you 10 secrets that you probably didn't know about North Ogden. Number one, Paramount Pictures Mountain, the iconic logo of Paramount Pictures, is known to be a drawing from the founder himself, Hodkinson, who was visiting Ogden and ended up drawing Ben Lomond Mountain on the piece of napkin and then using that going forward. He later became to be known as the man who invented Hollywood. Number two, the train station location for the TV series Yellowstone is known to be the North Ogden Divide as you head from North Ogden to Eden. Okay, number three, Weber High School is rumored to have been built originally as a prison, hence the cinderblock walls and also the little to no windows, which now causes bad cell phone service. Number four, Frog Rock is a local scenic lookout spot that is now surrounded by new construction homes. Unless you live here and you've drove on 2550 North and Washington Boulevard right there by the Maverick and Starbucks, you won't know it, but when you're heading east to west across that intersection, for some reason, those lanes do not make any sort. Here's the sight to see. The Major, which is one of the largest free flying flags, that's a tongue twister, is hung in Coldwater Canyon for 2 weeks every November, and it's in honor of the late mayor of North Ogden who actually passed away serving our country. All right, number seven, there are a lot of underground springs in North Ogden. It's not very untypical considering you have water coming down off the mountainside, but not a lot of people are aware of that. All right, here's one my husband told me about, and the fact check proved it's right. In September of 1991, after heavy rainfalls, there was a landslide in North Ogden on the east side, closer to 1300 East and 3100 North. And come to find out, he actually lived in the area, had some neighbors that had home damage, and that's about the extent of that. Okay, the cherished Kurt's Drive-In, obviously an icon of North Ogden, has been featured in some movies such as Drive Me Crazy, Everwood, and also Promised Land. Okay, number 10. There seems to be a distinct line of passage as you're heading up the hill once you hit 3100 North. That's an intersection that will end up taking you also to either North Ogden Divide if you head east or Weber High School if you head west. With that being said, for some reason, as soon as you hit that line of passage, the snowfall and the coverage just seems to be like double the amount. So if you're planning on moving up here, make sure you have a good snowblower for those seasons that we have a good amount of snow, because we will have snow up on the hillside, and as you head down to the valley, there's none at all. The good news also is the higher up the hill you go, the more out of inversion you are. And in addition to that, the better views you have of the city.